Today we are using the eclectic care. Basically, I mixed the 425 and 725, mix some colors together. So it's more likely is you not too dark, not too light. So and add a little bit number 4 to cover the grey. Now this grey color hair is we have around possibility 20%, no more than that, 20%. But I would like to say a lot of things today about roots color. So when you're doing the roots color, really with Fumazi colors, when you're doing the permanent color, regardless you're doing the eclectic hair, I mean especially eclectic hair, the permanent color we're talking about, eclectic hair, glamour 2001 intense, and also so the full range, when you're doing it, you never have problem to cover the gray hair as long as your section is nice and neat, no more than half centimeters, and then plenty color on roots area, and then you applying it. Now the other things I like to progress here is wherever the gray is more. For example, if you have more gray at the front, I have applied the front first. So today I apply the front first where it was a little bit more gray, and then I start from the back. So today's the color I have mixed with 20 vol. So 20 vol I have applied it with the color 1 to 2, the eclectic hair. Now what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to start using the mid-length to the ends, the eclectic, which is the cozy color, and that eclectic is going to make the hair condition is a bit better. So usually I refresh my hair always either with eclectic color or either with Pure Pigment Plus. They have a lot of choices there with extra charge, because it's really make the hair condition is better. So it's one thing that's very important in the hair, the condition of the hair. So to make the condition of the hair is better, always I use either quasi color or either the extra charge or Pure Pigment Plus. So it's really important. Now the eclectic color I'm using today is the 664 with 15 vol. The 15 vol basically it gives more shine, and also for covering grey. But because mid-length to ends is no things to do with covering the grey, but is to give more shine to the hair. Now our subject is grey coverage and roots color. Now when using the to cover the grey hair, you can do it in several different ways. For example, you can do roots color for the resistant hair especially. You can do it, apply the desired color, let's say it's number 5, number 6, whatever the number you choose. Just use 10 or 15 gram on the area where you think is very resistant. Let's say it's the front hairline. After 10 to 15 minutes later, mix same color with the peroxide with 20 vol and apply on the same area on top of the color you have used previously, and that perfectly it will cover. So what's happening, the previous color, it opening the pores is the cuticle, and they make the color to penetrate inside better, and it cover the gray better. That is one way. The another way you can do, after you applied the roots color as normal, with 20 vol, let's say you applied number 5 again, you applied it as normal. After let's say 30 minutes later, and if you think, go over it and just check. I mean, when it says go over it, just check with eye contact, just visually check and see if that roots look okay. If you think that roots hasn't been covered, just mix another fresh color and just go over it. Same, just go over it and leave it for further 10 minutes, and it will perfectly, it will cover the gray. That is the second one. The third one, So obviously the fourth way, now because one is normal, it will cover with plenty color, you applying it as normal. The other one, we say is to apply 10-15 gram on the area where you think, with no peroxide, to the area where you think is necessary, and then apply, after 10-15 minutes, apply color as normal. That's third. And the fourth one, we say they apply the color, and after 35 minutes later, apply 10 gram and just all go over and apply it again to the area where you think is necessary. That is the fourth. The fifth one you can do, reduce the peroxide of the amount of the peroxide. For example, you're using, again, we just make it easier. So if you're using like a number 5, after, instead of, let's say it's 40 gram, instead of using 1 to 2, use 1 to 1.5. That is another way to use it, and apply as normal time. You can extend the development time, but development time, if the hair is resistant, is not going to make too much difference. But this, the way I'm saying to you, is much more effective. Much effective. So, guys, if you have any other question you want to ask about roots color, that how to cover the gray better, you can say it. And also you can use the zero-based colors that has more coverage of the gray. For example, if number 5, if it's not covering very well, use 5-0, and that it will cover, because 5-0 is more stronger. For that reasons, it definitely will cover better. If you just head towards me, thank you very much. Now, what I'm doing here, the 664, and on the roots area, just gently blending in the hair, so to make it more like a balayage, softer, it's coming down, and then just bring it down. So really, the more easy you make, it will be easy. The more harder you make, it will be harder. So never make your color you work too hard. So for me, it is absolutely, it's important that when you're working with the color, just be easy, just make it easy, just be relaxed when you're working with the color, because it is easy, it's not hard. So the more you work with comfort zone, in your comfort zone, the more better result you're going to achieve from the hair. I never have any problem with gray hair. Never. I never have any problem with gray hair. Now, another way you can cover the gray hair, believe it or not, I'll tell you this. For example, let's say the desired hair, let's say her hair number 6, and if you, instead of using number 6, use number 5. Instead of using number 6, use number 5 and use 30 volt peroxide, or either you can use 40 volt. So 30 volt, 40 volt. So when you do that, the hair, the number 5 doesn't lift to number 6, but what it will do, it will give a reflect. The reflect, it will look like the number 5 is giving lift, but number 5 doesn't lift. So the tube, the color in the tube doesn't lift. Guys, make note of that. Like for instance, you have blonde hair. You have blonde hair, and that blonde is like number 10. Now, remember what I'm saying is, camera, look at me. What I'm saying, the tube color, if it's number 5, is number 5. Even if you use with peroxide number 40 volt, it wouldn't lift. So, I'll give you the example. The hair is blonde. The hair is blonde. That hair is number 10. And you use as a toner. Now, look how this is going to make the difference. You use as a toner. Imagine the bleach blonde, and you choose number 8 and use 40 volt peroxide. 40 volt. That number 8, it will drop to number 8. It wouldn't become like a 10 or 12. It would drop it to 8, because the tube of color, whatever the number on the tube, that number you will get. So even though the hair is underneath it is much lighter, so the tube of color, it doesn't lift. So many people, they're trying to use the peroxide on the number 5 to make it number 6. It wouldn't lift. it wouldn't live. So I hope you understand that. So that's why if you have a grey hair and the number hair, the natural hair, I mean the mid-length to the ends is number 6, and she want to cover that grey, so you can use number 5 with 40 volt. Again, I say this again and again, that number 5 wouldn't become number 6. But what it will happen, the reflect, it look like it's become number 6. So the hair will look more shinier. The more the peroxide is go high, the more the hair, the tube is going to become shiny. So if you have any question on that, please ask me and I'll do my best to help you with that. Can I have just 10 grams, 664 please? Okay. So this is the last 2 pieces I'm going to be doing here. Make sure your hair is not too much. With 15 volt, Michaela, please. So just here, applying it and do the same things. Just go over it, blending in this area. So this is, as I said, you can use the 30 volt. If the hair, if it's number 6 and you want to use number 5, you can use either the 30 volt or either 40 volt. This is up to you, because the more peroxide higher, the more the hair will become shinier. So that is today's is all about roots color. And if you have any further question or if you want to ask anything about the roots color, please ask me and I'll do my best to answer your question. I will do my best to answer your question. My name is Billy. I'm the Fumazi International Master Technician. So the global ambassador for Fumazi. I do a lot of education on the color. I am the master color expert. So if you have any question about the color, please let me know. So yeah, that is for today. Thank you very much, Michaela, for mixing this color for me. So yeah, anybody ask any question? No? Shad, Naib, Shad, good morning, my friend. Just 1 second, I'm coming. Let me clean my hands. Okay. So we come. There we go. That's me. That's me. Now, let me turn the camera back to my face. Can I do that? No. Well, by mistake, I have invited somebody. Oh, God. Hi. Now, guys, it's really, it's important that when you do the color, that you to have all that knowledge about the color, what you're doing, the way the more confidence basically you are about your work, the more better you get. By the way, Shad, he is my student. He was a barber and he is a great barber now. He's doing a lot of good work. Now, as you can see, all my Fumazi colors is here, guys. Everything's 2001 intense. The bold colors. We have the eclectic hair. We have the the intenses here. We have Pure Pigment Plus. This is here. Now, obviously, as I said, Shad, he's my student. I do a lot of training for barbers, the one-to-one. I also do a lot of training for the color courses. If people that want training, they want to know more about the color privately, one-to-one, how to apply the foils, how to do the balayage, how to do the ombre, how to do technical knowledge about the color, technical knowledge about the haircuts, how to cut the best haircut, many things like that. So if any things you want to know, contact me and I do my best to help you guys. Now, where are we now? Oh, Shad, I'm doing a Birmingham Marathon. This the 1st of May. 1st of May, Sunday, I'm doing half marathon. I'm predicting it's 2 hours, 20 minutes for half a marathon. So let's see. I have cut my hair short as well. So I'm gonna give you some color chart. So this is the eclectic color I have used today. So I used on the roots area the number 425 and a little bit 725. So I wanted a tiny bit, little bit lighter. So today I have used the with 20 volt, applied it directly on the roots area and to make it just normal. If I go, the front has a little bit more gray, so I apply the front area first, and to just make it sure that the front, the area, the gray area, to take it better. Hi Amanda, I miss you. I miss you, but we haven't spoke for a long time. Definitely, we're gonna be. I'm gonna have a chat with you to have a talk a little bit about the coaching. I'm gonna coach you for free. Just give a call, and we're gonna have a little bit coaching. Definitely. I was in Portugal. I hope you was there, and we could have meeting. We could have a chat. We could have a coffee together. But unfortunately, we didn't see each other. But believe me, I was so busy. I couldn't have time even to go by the beach. I had to go somewhere. We was in Alfredo. Alfredo. It was nice place. It was lovely, beautiful place. But unfortunately, we didn't have a time. If you want to join me on the live here to have a chat, I can invite you. I can send you the invitation and we can have a chat. It's absolutely fine. So today we're talking about roots color, how to make the roots color with Formazi colors, any roots color, to have no problem whatsoever. Now, sometimes people they're having struggling to when they're applying the roots, they make the hair a little bit more warmer or different color. So anything like that, guys, any question about the color, about Formazi, I'm here to answer you. So there is no problem whatsoever, no problem. We never had any problem. Hello Fatima. Fatima is one my good friend. She's we have worked together, we have done some education together. She came to UK. She's an amazing girl. I have saw your friend in Albufeira as well. The lady, she came with you from Belgium. She was there. We had spoke, and she's lovely. She's lovely. Really, we have a good chat. So also the 2001, obviously the Formazi's, the one. That I believe, in my personal opinion, every salon they should have 2001. Every salon. So the difference between the eclectic, care, 2001, glamour, and intense, I'll give you a little bit the difference between. Now the 2001 is the master color. The 2001 is creative color. 2001 is they have the variety of color. They have everything about the Formazi. It look like the heart of the Formazi colors is the one of the most important color in Formazi. Now is 1 to 2. The ratio is 60 ml of tube of color, and you have mainly it is warmer colors, is warmer tone, and also the intense is a little bit more cooler. You can mix together and you can create even more. The intense, by the way, is same 2001 family, but the intense is 20 minutes color. So this one is around 35 minutes, 40 minutes you can leave on the hair, the normal 2001, but the intense is 20 minutes color. But you mix together, as long as you mix 50-50, like 10 gram, the process still will be 20 minutes. If you mix more than 10 gram of the intense, for example, if you put the 2001 to intense, for example, if you put 2001 original 15 gram, and intense 10 gram, that means the process time just add 5 minutes more. So from 20 minutes to 25 minutes. Simple as that. It's very simple. Now, the covering gray hair is amazing. You never have a problem with that. Then you have the glamour. The Glamour is one of the easiest color that you can work with from AZ. It's easy, it's the best friend for any stylist. It's 100 ml of tube of color. It's as big, so easy to mix, easy to apply, and as it says on the color chart, like as an English way that says is what you buy, what you get, or what you buy, whatever the way it's saying it. So whatever's on the tin, that's what you get. So if it says this is number 4, you get true colors to the color chart. It's simple, and covering gray hair is amazing, and also a little bit more cooler than 2001. And then you come in to Eclectic. The Eclectic is ammonia free, is 60 ml of tube of color. The Eclectic also they have the new range has been added in here. The Eclectic also the 60 ml, as I said, 1 to 2 mixing ratio. Is cooler colors, it's ammonia free, it's more matte, it's more natural looking. And in general, it's more sensitive to the scalp. Is environmental friendly, whatever you're gonna call, is greening. So yeah, guys, is when we come to the toner, I personally, most of the time I use the kind of like a Eclectic, the Pure Pigment Plus, the Extra Charge, that kind of color I use. However, I use sometimes the Glamour color, the 1016, the 1026, 1062, and also, is it 26? I think that was in Intense, in the new Intense, or the new 2001. Yeah, I think so. 1061 is there, definitely. 961 is there. Glamour. Then you have 1066 in 1066 in Intense is one of my favorite color. Then you have the 1062. You mix together the Intense. The 11A still, I think it's an amazing color in the 2001. Is really nice. The Eclectic Care, the 1061. Is amazing color. It's really nice. Of course, you can mix with Pure Pigment Plus as well. The Eclectic Care, you can the Pure Pigment Plus you can add to Glamour, you can add 2001, you can add the Intense, you can add it to every color. This is basic. Yes. So I can talk about the color all day long to you. Is the color that is my passion. The cut or the color, whatever the technique, I can make it easy for you. So easy, how to apply it, how to make the toner, how to do everything. So that's not the reasons. When I apply, thank you. When I apply, thanks Amanda. When I apply the Eclectic, main reasons, Eclectic, Extra Charge, and the Pure Pigment Plus, main reasons, not only you get true color, nice tone, and also the main roots color, especially if the customer don't want the roots color to be touched, natural color doesn't be changed, then the Eclectic, Pure Pigment Plus, and Extra Charge is your best friend to make the toner, because it doesn't change the natural color, because the ammonia level is the pH level is lower, and that's why it doesn't affect the natural color. For that reasons, definitely use. Now, the peroxide sometimes I use. Sometimes I use the 10 volt, and sometimes I use the 15 volt, the pound of the toner, and sometimes I use even 5 volt. So the 10 volt mainly I use. The 15 volt if I want more shine, especially if I'm doing like a blonde, and that blonde I want more shinier, I like to use 15 volt with the toner, and that is amazing. So toner, obviously 15 volt also you can use it to cover the gray hair. That is the other things. The other thing is 5 volt, especially if you deposit in the color. If you deposit in it, then use the 5 volt. But majority of the time, that's another trick for you. Majority of the time, I use my color on the dry hair. At least 80-90% of the hair is dry. At least 80-90%. If I want true color, 80-90%. Amanda, did you say you want to come live with me? Do you want to come on the screen? So either you or either Fatima, whoever you want to come on the screen, we can you can say hello to me and we can have a chat. So if you want to, I can invite you. Let me know. So yes, and yeah, it's really plenty things to talk about it. But as I said, if any questions if it come from you, I like to answer your question, because it's really important that you use the color nicely, you use the color correctly, you use the color. Look, guys, I personally believe the more you have a confidence about your work, about your color, the more customers is going to come to you. The customer come to you when you have good knowledge about your product. Now think about it. As a question, I'm asking you as a question. Which one is your favorite shop you go in to visit? Which is your favorite shop? Can be food, can be shopping, can be drinking. Let's say it can be Costa Coffee, it can be Asda, it can be Zara, it can be some things. But then ask the second question: why is my favorite shop? Why is your favorite shop? Yeah. So why is my favorite shop? That is the second question you ask. Now, the majority answer is the same. One, consistency. The one reasons, consistency. Because I go there, I always get what I wanted. Second things, easy, I can find it. The consistency. Zara. Because it smells nice. Yeah, there we go. Because it smells nice. Because the quality. Because the quality of it, always you get something is look like it's been tailored for you. You're just holding it and you feel the quality. You feel the instant that you walk in the Zara, you feel the quality. So the quality, the consistency, and always same thing, same way, same places, everywhere. So consistency, the quality, nice, smell nice. So my question is, why am I asking this question? Same things apply to you as a hairdresser. So when you have quality, consistency, and you win the customer's trust, that customers start drawing to you. They start coming to you, because the Zara is not holding your neck on the street and bringing you to Zara. And Asda don't do that. Costa Coffee don't do that. They're doing that with their work, with their consistency, with their quality work. If you do as a hairdresser, same things. If you give a consistency, if you give a quality, if you develop your personal knowledge every day about your color, about your work, then the customer is going to draw to you. It's going to come to your salon. It's going to come. Even if you say you're busy, they're going to book for the next day, for the next week, the week after, for months after, 2 months after, 3 months after. That's how you get busy, because the consistency and the quality and your knowledge is so high, they can't resist to have you. They can't resist. Doesn't matter. The money is not subject. Money is not subject. When the quality is past the quantity, the money is not subject. For example, before people that say I can't buy the telephone for £150 or for £100, but now they're paying bloody £1,500. So why they can, even the people that can't find the food to eat at home, they're buying the iPhone. So it's not they don't have money. When they want something, they will find the money for it. The money is not subject. When the quality is past the price, trust me, the money is not subject. People, they will find the money. But you have to make sure that whatever you're giving to the client is past that quality. When that past that quality, your shop will fill up, because you have quality, you have a consistency, you giving. So whatever you give to the clients, then it's past that expectation. When it's past that expectation, the clients, they're going to love to come to you. It's really important. Now, thank you very much, Amanda. I really appreciate for that. I really appreciate. So it's important. Now, also, The another things I like to say is, as a part of my coaching, as part of my to develop your staff in your salon, again, is some things to do. It's not out of subject. I'm saying this because it's in the salon that staff should learn about the colors, about the works. Now, if you want your staff to be very productive in the business with you in the salon, they have to know how important that the job is for them. So basically, they should know you are there to caring for them as well. You're not only saying to them to do this, to do that. So is you saying it because you're caring for them. But when you care for them, when they know is that skill is beneficial to them, when they learn is make important, they make them very important, then that's where the more that work is resonate with them, the more they make is important to them, the more become easy to learn, the more they want to learn that stuff they want to learn. So if you say go learn this color, that color can be on the shelf for 1 year, 2 years, maybe they wouldn't look the color chart. But if they know that color chart is very important, that color is very important, without you to tell them, they're going to go and check always. What's that color? What's the mate? What's the pigment inside there? Why is this blue? Why is the pigment? What is going to make like this? Because they now feel it's important to them. But what is it how you're going to make is important to them? Now, it's many way. Many people, they like to develop, but they don't know how. But in reality, we all can develop. The development is inside us. We don't need to travel long way to develop. We can develop while we work in same salon. We can develop. If you have a time to spend 4 or 5 hours on the Instagram, on the Facebook, on everywhere, on social media, then you have a time 1 hour a day to spend on the color, to look and read about the product you have in your salon, about the product, about the color, about everything. If you spend 1 hour a day, trust me, after 1 year, you become a professor. You will become an expert about your product. But if you don't know anything about your color, because you don't spend bloody time on product, you don't know what's inside that product. But if you spend the time on that product, you will know everything is written behind it. Can you see? It's telling you how much color to mix, how much grays cover, how to grade the cover, is coverage, what's the color opposite, neutralize each other, what's our pigment mainly in Arabic, in English, in Turkish, in whatever language, is everything is inside there. So is every details is made easy for you. Fromage is made it so easy for you. The numbers, the qualities, the writing, everything. So I'm not gonna bombard you with a lot of information. I have said more than I think I should say today. I wish you have a great day. I wish you happy Easter. This is one of the longest video I have made, the live. I miss you all. I love you all, and I wish you a great day, guys. Have a lovely day.